I'm a PhD student here at Columbia and Mind, Brain, and Behavior Institute. And I'm doing a lot of work on estimating animal movement and behavioral sort of variables from raw videos. We started asking ourselves, what can we do with actual videos of animals, and what can we do with the most modern computer vision algorithms to help us with this. So everything we're doing in machine learning research is basically thinking about models. We deal with these models, we refine them, we obsess about them, we write papers about them, but once we're done, the models are sort of dead. The reality of things in academia and science, but also in industry, is that a model is only a part of some pipeline. And usually, as they say with kids, it takes a village. Here, it takes a whole company to build an app. You need DevOps engineers, and you need data engineers, and you need the researchers that do the science and machine learning engineering. Each is doing one thing, and we're not seeing the big picture. And in science, often it's very rare to see applications that are starting from data curation and are ending with actual deployed system. For us, the actual application is say animal pose estimation. A pipeline starts with curating data, getting a bunch of images and annotating certain things about these images like body part position, and then from there on you need to take this data and use it as a training set for your model. You need to train your model, and then you want to do stuff with the model. First of all, see how it did in training, but also predict on new data or whatever. But usually these different segments are separated, and you have different scripts that do each of them, and it all sort of depends on some human in the loop that will try to trigger these events. As academics, as scientists, we're more experts in the mathematics of the models and the science that can be done with them. We explored a sort of basic cloud engineering, but that has been a huge effort that consumed a couple of years of work just orchestrating things. Working with Lightning AI now allows us to have an actual product, not a model, but without having the entire so-called village you need to raise a product. With much of the work that has been done in the Lightning AI project, much of this engineering can now be sort of outsourced to Lightning. We can definitely see how much of what we attempted to do as individuals was taken care of very elegantly with Lightning AI. So we built this Lightning Pose app. We have a landing page that sort of configures your project, and then go into the training tab and say which sort of command line arguments you want to use. And that job can be submitted either locally on your machine or session, or also it can be submitted to the cloud. Then immediately it shows you in a different tab how your models are doing. So if I didn't have Lightning AI, I would have to do a lot of work on getting certain permissions, giving certain permissions to people, worrying a bit more about how I do the remote connections to the machines. One, say, for annotating data, another one would be for predicting, another one would be for training the model. Each may have a different instance type, which costs a different amount of money. So all of that, from the SSHing level to the installation level to the ability to see everything on the browser, and I think the ability to even change certain scripts as a flow and access certain state variables. For me, doing that would have meant stopping, research altogether and focusing on the engineering of such an app, maybe with other people helping me. But now what I can do is I can keep doing my research, I can keep obsessing with the models, and I can keep obsessing with the neuroscience, but I still have a working prototype of an app that's being deployed without having 5 DevOps people with me and stuff of that sort. So it's expanding my realm of possibilities.